Hey guys, it's Paige at Comfort Books, and I'm going to start with a disclaimer. If you hear anything weird, it's Jake in the background. He's deciding that he wants to clean out my hamper, and
You should show them.
I don't even know what he's doing. So I'm jumping on for a book haul. I wasn't going to do one this week because I wasn't planning. I mean, I was planning on getting stuff, but like halfway through the week, I hadn't gotten anything yet. So I was like, oh, I'm probably not going to get anything, so I might as well just not even plan on doing one. But then I got like 5 books or 4 books. So I was like, oh, well, I guess I can do one now. Cool. So I'm going to show you what I got. I'm going to try to do it in order. So the first book actually, this book I got a long, long time ago, but I forgot, or I didn't know where I put it, or whatever, but I didn't show you guys. I don't think I did. If I did, I'm sorry, but I don't think I did. It's called Pup, a novel of accidental heroism by Christopher Slater. And that's what this looks like. It says winner of author's first novel contest, so I would imagine that I won this somehow, and they sent it to me. I honestly don't remember signing up for anything. I don't remember at all. But, so yeah, I got this. That's what that looks like. And it comes with this little flyer, which I think is really nice. And then about the authors on the back. So yeah, that was cool. I don't think it was signed or anything. Let me just make sure. No, definitely not. Okay, so that was that book. Next up, I won a book from, what's her name? Trina at Between Chapters. She is actually on YouTube. She has a channel. I'll link down below. But I won Not a Drop to Drink by Mindy McGinnis, I think. And Trina mentioned that this is one of her favorite books, and that makes me excited to read it. And 2 little cute things came with the book. This little bookmark, which I think is so adorable. I love it. And I'm definitely going to use that when I read this book. And then she sent me a handwritten note, which I have to say is the cutest thing ever, and it's so neatly written. Like, people always compliment me on my handwriting. Her handwriting is like 20 million thousand times better. It is so beautiful and so neat, and I just love it. But anyways, I'm really excited to have a nice hardcover copy of this, and I'm excited to read it. I'll get to that soon. Next up, I emailed the publisher, because the publisher a while ago, I don't know if you guys remember, but in a book haul a few weeks ago, I showed a book called Kung Fu Kitty, like, Saves Lives Again, or something like that. It was like Kung Fu Kitty, and then it was like a colon, and then it was like some other title. Because it was like the second book in a series. I emailed them and said, is there a possibility that I could get the first book? Because I'm OCD and I always have to read the first book first, no matter what. Like, no matter if it doesn't make sense to read the first book, if like there's just a standalone, different characters, I don't care. I always read what comes published first. So I emailed and said, is there a possibility that I could get a copy of the first book? And they said, yeah, sure. It's not, you don't need to read the first book first, but we'd love for you to read it. It makes reading the series more enjoyable, so sure. And so, sure enough, they sent me a new copy, not a new copy, a copy of the first book. It's called Kung Fu Kitty, and it actually, which is so cool, it's full of pictures. It's a small book and it's full of pictures, but it also includes a DVD, which is the movie. I did not know there was a movie. I didn't even know anything about this thing that was going on with these books. So I'm so excited to read this cute little book and then maybe watch the movie with one of my baby cousins or something. And then I'm going to try to show you a few things that came with it. It came with this little plate thing that I think is supposed to look like a a postcard. It's that, and then there's this on the back. And then it came with the soundtrack for the movie, which I think is adorable again. And then it came with a poster, which the second book that I got came with a poster and one of these, so I thought that was cute. That's adorable. So I'm excited to read that and then get to read the second book. And then last but not least, a while back, an author emailed me and asked if I would read her book for her. And I said, sure, why not? come to find out, her book is coming out by HarperCollins in July. So usually when I have authors contact me, I'm used to them being not a lot like, I'm not saying like bad authors, I'm not saying anything wrong about them. I love indie authors, and they're not even indie. Sometimes they're just self-published or published by a small publisher, whatever it may be. I'm not used to having authors from like big name publishers like HarperCollins or Candlewick or Macmillan, any of those kind of people contact me, which I've been having a lot more lately since I've been reaching out more, and I absolutely love it. So, the author, Beth Bloom, reached out to me. I think this is her alias, Beth Bloom or alias. She has a name, obviously, but I'm not going to share that, even if I don't remember it. I do remember it, but I'm not going to share it. So yeah, she contacted me and asked if I'd read her book, and then like a week later, I got contacted by her publicist and asked if they could put me on the blog tour, and I was like, sure, I just have to get the book and read it. So they put me on the blog tour for like next week when the book comes out, when I didn't even have the book yet, and I was like, crap, this is not going to work out, this is not going to be good. So I emailed the author and I said, I just want to let you know that they put me on the blog tour for July 7th, but I haven't received the book yet, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to read it on time. That day, I emailed her that morning, checked the mail that day, the book was there. And I was like, never mind, forget this email. It's still going to be a close call reading it before July 7th, but I've calculated the page totals and whatnot, so I know that as long as I keep the page totals that I know I need to read a day, I'll be fine. But anyways, let's get to the book. The book is called Don't Ever Change by Beth Bloom, obviously. It's an ARC copy, and again, it comes out on July 7th. I am so excited because I've seen a couple of booktubers haul this book, and I was like, oh, I would so love to get that book. And then, like, a few weeks later, the author was like, here, would you like to read this? And I was like, yes. So I am so excited about this. It's so good so far. I'm on chapter 16, and I've already read my chunk for today, but it's really good so far, and I'm kind of excited about it. So yeah, be sure to check out the blog on July 7th for that review and for the blog tour. And that is everything I received this week. I feel bad. Jake didn't make an appearance in this video, and you guys are all going to miss him, but that's okay. He'll probably be here next weekend. So yeah, that's everything I got this week. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!